Welcome back for another week of On the Couch, and today we're actually going to talk about the Queensland market and how it has continued to perform. This year alone, it's gone up 14.14%, and that really has been in the midst of a lot of, people freaking out about it. Interest rates, waiting for interest rates to go down. I was going to wait another year and then there'll be 2%. Well, you're still waiting now, right? Because that's one of those things where we've seen, especially with clients of ours that have gone into the market where you do have interest rates at 6.5%, who are getting to the back end of their properties and they've made, $100,000, $150,000. Okay.
Absolutely.
What's your take on it though, Dan?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously out there in the media, there's always the doomsdays, right? They've got everything's overinflated. There's a bubble. There's a bubble. It's going to go down by 50%. The world's going to end. But at the end of the day, the fundamental that is driving this is huge population growth. There is a unprecedented amount of people that want to live up here in the Sunshine State. They know the Olympics are coming. There's a land squeeze on at the moment, so it's being able to even find properties to be able to jump into. But when you've got a huge amount of population growth, so your demand is going through the roof, you've got a constrained amount of supply either because of land or because people are holding onto their properties because they're sitting there going, I saw what happened in Sydney with the 2000 Olympics. I know what's going to happen in Brisbane. There is no way I'm selling my property. So you're super constrained on supply. And then you've got a huge amount of demand. Prices are just going to keep on going and going and going. And until someone breaks that cycle, it's going to be good for investors, right? Regardless of the interest rate, someone is going to be willing to jump into that market.
Yeah, absolutely. So it has been one of those ones where, I think people who were willing to go, hey, look, in the end, I'm ready to go. I'm just going to go. And they've reaped the rewards of that. So it's been one of those things where as soon as you find yourself in a position where you think, well, I can sit on the sidelines forever and I'll still be sitting there. But all you're going to do is reduce the amount of capital growth you get in the long run, because it's always about the sooner you can get into the market and hold your position for as long as you can. History has shown people who have done that have reaped the most benefit. Okay. So any last little points there, Dan?
Mate, when the rates go down and everyone's waiting for it, the prices are going to go up again. It's going to continue to skyrocket because people can borrow more cash, and if people can borrow more money, they always go and borrow their max. It's seen throughout human history. So when that's available to happen and people can get more money, you just wait for the properties to go up in value.
Absolutely. All right, that's it for this week. See you next week on the couch.